up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Frank, giving you that Friday energy on a Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Ready to start the week. Just a reminder, we are headed back on tour this October. First show date is October 23rd in DC. You can get tickets now. We got the tickets up on our socials, link in description. Everywhere you can find, we want to see you there. So do not miss out. We are going to have a blast. But let's get into the show. I mean, we've had quite the past weekend. A lot has happened in personal lives. So what's going on?
Yeah, a lot. I do want to say before we jump into that, we are headed to Lady World.
Yes,
this
we are.
weekend, which I'm so excited about. We're going to have so much fun. But I do want to say that for anybody that is in that area, close enough, day passes are available as well. So if you want to come for the day, our show is specifically on Sunday. So if you want to do a little Sunday trip, see our show. There's so many great activities that are planned, events, music, activations. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited for it. And we've already met a bunch of people that are coming, and we can't wait to see everybody. We're doing trivia as well. Like, we're very excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're interested in day passes, you can get those as well now, which is great. You can come and just for Sunday if you want to. I'm excited. That's this weekend. But
yes, it's going to be so much fun. We cannot wait to see all of your faces at Lady World and hang out with some of our friends at Lady World too. It's going to be amazing. So many fun activities. But how are we feeling? It was a big weekend of celebration for you.
Honestly, a ton of celebrations. And even more happened that I was able to share last week, because obviously I couldn't ruin the surprise. But one of my best friends, Bridget, got engaged on Saturday, which was so exciting. We did a big surprise party for her as well, which was so much fun. So we had birthday, Bridget's engagement, anniversary was Sunday. Lauren's birthday was Sunday as well. My friend Catherine's birthday is today. The three of us are 20th, 21st, 22nd, which is a lot of celebrations, but It was so much fun. Like, my friends were joking at the end of the weekend. We were just like, happy everything to everyone. Like, it's just like we're just like doing a lot of oh my god, and oh my god, it's your oh my god, yes, oh my god, it's your anniversary. It's just like so a lot of stuff. But it was so much fun. And on top of that, we were at Sarah's wedding Friday night. Our producer Sarah got married Friday night, which was a blast, and she looked so gorgeous.
Absolutely,
oh my god,
stunning. It was so cute. It was like this little, farm in Connecticut that was gorgeous. It was absolutely stunning. Just beautiful all around. So we had a great night celebrating on Friday. We drove home after the wedding from Connecticut, stopped at Frank Pepe's, got some good pizza.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, that was the move. We got some good pizza on the way home.
I was thinking about that pizza all weekend.
Yeah, it hit the spot.
It really did.
It was exactly what we needed.
It really did. I
became an aunt part 2. I have a new nephew in my life. My brother and my sister-in-law welcomed little cutie Michael for long on Thursday. So that's why I wasn't here on the podcast on Friday, because we were on baby watch on Thursday, which was very, very exciting. So cute, precious, just absolutely so adorable, and everybody is good and healthy, so we're very happy about that. And then Noah Saturday had his big walk.
You lived to tell the tale.
I was like semi worried about it just because we were at Sarah's wedding, so I was like, if I'm hungover, that could be an issue, but I was pretty good. And got to the city, and Trent, Tommy did the whole walk with me.
I'm very impressed by them.
Yeah. And they kept kind of like hanging over my head. Like, we don't have to do this. So if we get tired, we could just leave. But they didn't. So
that was very nice of them.
And then, Rhea and Marty met up with us at the office, is where their starting point was.
Yeah. We did about 6 miles, which I had a tow.
6 miles is a lot.
Was it 6 miles? Really?
Yeah, I clocked it. It was... I had a toe catastrophe.
You have a toe issue.
I've talked about the toe a couple of weeks ago, and then I hurt the same toe again. I stubbed it on my nephew's baby gate at my parents' house on Long Island, and not to
be gross. Yeah, your nail's coming off.
It's off now.
Oh,
it's officially off. Not to be gross, but it completely cracked down the middle.
Ooh. Ooh,
Yeah, sorry.
gives me the
I'm
heebie-
sorry.
I know.
And that's what I was dealing with on Thursday and Friday. And I said, Noah, I don't think I can do the walk on Saturday. But then on Saturday was feeling a little bit better. So I said, you know what? Let's go meet up with them. And we met
You were
up.
never planning to do the full thing.
No, I was never planning on
No.
doing the full thing anyway. But
Let's just wrap this puppy up.
yeah, I did less than what I even was
Yeah.
originally signing up for. But still a good chunk. And we went to
San Gennaro.
we went to San Gennaro.
Feast, by the way. And my thing, and on the list, I wrote Fest.
Yeah.
And I've been saying
Fest and
Fest,
feast.
but
But
Feast.
it's,
But it's a festival.
it's a fest. It's a
Yeah.
feast. It was
Packed.
It was crazy.
packed. Like we couldn't move.
Yeah.
Packed.
Yeah.
But sauce and peppers.
It was very good. Very good.
Yeah, Saturday night, I would assume it would
No,
be.
we were walking. They were like,
Or
well,
whatever
it's
was
10 p.m. on a
afternoon.
Saturday. Like, maybe people aren't. And yeah.
No,
No,
please.
it was packed to
Yeah,
the brim.
yeah.
But yeah, we got the sauce and peppers and
It was funny. After we went to San Gennaro, we were walking for a bit. Like, from San Gennaro to the end, it was like probably 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We were walking, and Rhea and Marty just like out of nowhere just turned a corner, and we're like, bye. And we were like, you're not doing the full.
there was probably
And I was like,
10 minutes left.
no, there was 8 minutes left.
Yeah.
You're like, how much time is left? And we're like, 8. She's like, no, we're gonna go. I'm
Yeah,
like, you can't do
that's-
8 more minutes.
I was like, if it said 4,
too many more
no, my
minutes.
toe started to hurt,
Yeah.
and I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm out of here. I was like, I don't know. We don't got to go to the end. We can leave right now.
Yeah.
We were like, all right,
It
let's
was
go.
funny because the end, and when Roan did it a couple months ago, I think they had the same problem, but it's kind of just like anticlimactic where you're like, especially at night,
Mm-hmm.
but you just get to
Yeah.
where there's like a gate and you're like, oh, this is it, I guess. Like, yeah.
Quite the
Well,
accomplishment,
look, it is.
though.
It's a great accomplishment, and you did it. So
Yeah.
that
was like
that's good.
8 hours total. I think like 40,000 steps, around 20 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of
that's a
chafing. That was a.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hear the word chafing anymore.
I
And
know. I know.
being around a bunch of boys just talking about chafing,
about
the whole
chafing, I
time,
know,
I was
I
like,
know.
all right, it's time
I
to go
know.
home. I got a new bed and bedding this weekend, so that
That's
was
exciting.
really enticing to get home to.
Yes.
I got a new bed because we realized our bed was like sort of caving a little bit, and it was like very soft, so it was like going in more than usual. So we got a little bit more of a firm,
like a new mattress.
yeah,
Yeah.
a new mattress. We also got a new bed frame, but
Yeah.
that's not in yet. And I also got new bedding and everything. Oh,
Love.
it's beautiful, like a burgundy,
Nice.
more for like
Switching
the
it
fall
up.
and winter,
Switching
switching
it
it
up.
up for fall and winter. So we were so cozy. We were like, oh man, we gotta get back to our bed. It's like, brand new. All the sheets and the bedding is new. So that was calling our name.
Yeah. Damn, that sounds so nice.
It was very refreshing.
No, it was good. And I mean, Sunday I woke up. I was like, was wiped. I was just laying on the couch for hours, and watched the Eagles game. Crazy game again.
Yeah.
Crazy. Blocked field goal to win the game. 2 blocked field goals in the same game. It was nuts. I was miserable the whole first half because it was just an awful game. And they came back and won. It was amazing. On my anniversary. So it's like, what were they going
Yeah,
to
it was
lose on my
very special.
anniversary?
Yeah.
It was. You don't sound happy for me.
Nah, I am happy for you. I was taking a nap during that.
Yeah.
And my husband was like all mad about some
Yeah,
bet.
yeah. I saw him complaining and I thought, he bet on the Rams on my anniversary.
I know, and the whole thing had me conflicted, but I woke up from my nap, he was all in a tizzy, and I thought, this is ruining my nap.
Yeah, fair. Fair,
I just
fair.
thought,
Yeah.
no,
I know.
and I was upset for him, but I was happy
I
for
know.
you.
It was something we were so close to having a double way. Like the Eagles blocked that field goal. A minute later, the Jets blocked a field goal towards the end of the game and also returned it for a touchdown and went up 1 point. But there was still a minute and a half left in the game. And I was like, uh-oh.
Well,
And then Joe was like, oh no. And then they lost. And Joe was like, that was as close enough to a win as it could get.
yeah, that is true.
We can't wait for all the amazing concerts coming up this fall, but what we don't want to think about is the hassle of buying tickets. We want to focus on the music, not the cost or stress. Game Time puts the power back in the hands of fans. It's your go-to hack for scoring amazing tickets and unforgettable experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I was just at Dua Lipa last week. It was amazing. Tickets from Game Time, which was so easy to figure out because, once again, I was like, it's a last minute decision. Maybe you're looking at a concert day of and you want to get tickets. Game Time is there for you. There's a bunch of Jonas Brothers shows going on right now. They're on tour. Maybe you want to catch them in a show. Chaperone is in New York this week too. So many great shows happening. So take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHICKS for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
Can you let me know about this? Because Matt was like, the Eagles, they already were winning. They didn't have to score again. About something with the bet.
No, that is correct.
That's what he was upset about. He's they just didn't have to score again.
He could have gone down and just dropped. But when does that guy, that guy doesn't get a lot of opportunities to score touchdowns. He's a defensive lineman.
And he can't be like going for the bets and stuff.
No.
Catch on to that.
And also it's like the other side of it, if you're on the other side of that bet, you're like, holy fucking shit. Like if you bet the Eagles minus 3.5, you're like, holy shit, that just won my bet.
Exactly.
So half the people really fucking excited. The Rams plus 3.5 guys not excited.
Extremely true. You gotta always look at the other side of the bet.
Like
there.
it's like the people who bet Eagles minus 3.5 are probably throwing their food in the air, cheering.
So true. That's a great point. That's a great point. There is like no worse. Like my Sundays, like I know like most people's Sundays they like revolve around football and whatever, and like yours does, my husband's does, I'm sure Noah's does. Like mine's like, all right, what hour of the games am I going to take a nap? And going into the nap, I feel amazing. Okay, like I'm like, this is incredible. I got the little sounds of them running around in the background,
little whistles here and there.
It's like, ooh, it's like it's soothing.
It is the best.
Fall asleep. But then when I wake up, I feel like the biggest fucking piece of shit because it's not a little nap. Okay, it's not like an hour nap. It's like I'm out for 3 hours. I fell asleep for the entirety of the first games, from 1:15 to like 4:30.
Yeah,
I'm out. So then I wake up and I'm like, my entire the whole day is I'm just a piece of shit. I've been napping the whole day, and then I get up and I run. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go do something. So let me go to the gym. I'm gonna go on the treadmill. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. I'm gonna hit the sauna. I go onto the treadmill. And I say, what am I gonna do to distract me? I put on trivia from last week because I was not here. So I said, oh, let me see if I would have got some trivia questions. And I'm watching, and we would have been a great team last week. The Jesse and Sweet Life on Deck question I would have had, and it would have been a good tag team. And then I hear, you so graciously didn't throw me under the bus about the Friends question. You were like, yeah, Rhea knows Friends. And yes, sometimes I do get it wrong. Sometimes I do get it right, though. Sometimes I do get it right.
Yeah.
And I hear this annoying little voice go, she gets it wrong. She gets it wrong. And then Fran and Kelly are like, that was a ricochet shot. Yeah. I'm just enjoying my time on the treadmill, going on my incline, and all of a sudden I was pissed off. I said,
you just have to worry about Noah talking shit behind your back.
I said, oh my god, so now if I'm not around, I gotta watch the episodes, which I never do. But I literally
exactly. That's
by
why
the
I
way,
said it.
I've never done that in my life. I just wanted to distract myself somehow.
You were like, I'll play a little trivia.
I want to play a little trivia. Time flew by the way, but I partially because I was like, this motherfucker is talking behind my back.
But I only said that because you're openly always like, I never get the
it's cool
questions.
when I say it. When I'm in the room.
Yeah. When she's not here. You can't do it when she's
taking
not here.
ricochet shots when I'm not in the room, bro.
Ugh. I will say though, I am getting I should have eaten something this morning. I'm a little hungry. Could have gone for something.
Oh my god, sorry.
Could have gone for something maybe a little sweet.
Well, listen, honey, I'll tell you this.
Maybe like a chocolate chip banana bread.
You're coming to my. Oh. I have an answer already for this debacle. All right.
As soon as I sat down, I was like, "There's no chocolate chip banana bread."
You're coming to my apartment tomorrow. For me to cook you an entire meal.
Yeah.
I said I'll give her the chocolate chip banana bread then, because would you rather enjoy it here or would you rather enjoy it after dinner
No,
tomorrow
that's fair.
night during
That's
Dancing
fair.
with the Stars.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
that was...
Yep.
Truthfully, tell me what you...
No. I mean, I'll eat it anywhere, really.
No,
Well, it's too late.
yeah, well, I
I'll eat it
don't...
here. I'll eat it at home. I'll eat it at your house. I'll eat it anywhere.
I don't have it, but think about this. You have a nice dinner, and
Yeah.
then for dessert, and Dancing with the Stars is
Yeah.
on,
Yep.
and
Yep.
you
Yep.
have chocolate chip banana bread.
Yep.
You know, with a little espresso.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
That'll be really nice. Then
So-
get that Dancing with the Stars episode in. First elimination.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Double.
2 people?
Yeah, I think it's a double.
Shit.
I know.
That'll be good.
I know. Starting off right off the bat with the double elimination, but yeah, other than that, I mean, busy. A lot of good like it was a very fulfilling, love-filled weekend, which was amazing and great, but yes, it's like, whoa. It's a lot.
Yeah.
You see they're doing an Earth, Wind, and Fire special tonight?
Oh my god, I watched the whole thing. It was last
Oh, you
night.
already? Oh, it's last night?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
makes
I
sense.
forgot to
On
bring
the
the
21st.
21st.
Yeah,
to-
you
yeah.
know what? That does make sense.
I forgot to bring that up. Lauren and I had it like, first of all, my parents texted frantically in every group chat they were in at like 8 o'clock. Turn on CBS. We're like, whoa. It was like, oh my God. It was like, we were at my apartment, had a couple of our friends were over. And I'm like, okay, turn on CBS. I see a Grammy salute to Earth, Wind, and Fire, a 21st night of September celebration. And I was like, oh my
That's
God.
amazing.
And then on top of that, guess who was a part of the tribute that sang a little tune
I feel like this is a test.
on my weekend?
the Jonas Brothers.
Yes.
I saw that.
Yes.
Now it's all clicking together. Yes. Wow.
At one of whatever tour stop they were at, they sang on their stage. They did a little "You're a shining star,
No matter who you are,
Yeah.
shining bright to see.
Yeah, and it was fucking fantastic. Even Joe was like, "Damn, Joe Bros, you guys sound good." I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
It was amazing. They did that
Shit.
performance. I was like, oh my God, could life get any better?
What a treat.
I know, it really was.
That's fantastic.
Eagles win, anniversary, celebrating all my friends' birthdays. With some great hang, great weekend. Bridget gets engaged. We're all hyped up. It's just like, it was so much fun. And then on top of that, I was like, oh my God, now I get to watch the Jonas Brothers sing a little Earth, Wind, and Fire to end my
Yeah.
night.
Ooh, groovy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
nice.
perfect. It was perfect.
That is lovely.
Yeah. What a beautiful, it was a really cool
Yeah,
show.
Stevie
Watched
Wonder
the whole
did
thing.
September, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, but then they did September.
I feel like
Earth,
I
Wind, and
missed
Fire
out.
did September to end the whole thing.
Gosh, I wish somebody would have told me.
Yeah.
I was watching Never
Giants.
Have I Ever.
Oh.
No. They were streaming the Giants at the Barstool office.
So he was
I
gone.
Yeah.
So
so
you
I was
watching the Bills?
You put never the Bills.
Bills
played-
were on Thursday.
The Bills played on Thursday. She knows that.
Excuse me.
please.
The Bills were on Thursday. They're 3-0.
She
They
knows that because we were very concerned about Josh Allen's face.
Yes,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
we did talk
I reposted because the Amazon Prime posted like the season I turned Mafia,
Yeah.
and I was like, so me.
So
Yeah, I've been telling people I'm
Yeah.
a Bills fan. They're like, really? I didn't know that about you. I'm like, it's new.
yeah, I'm testing it out.
It's actually a new thing.
New thing.
So you know what? Actually, I'm actually going to bring this publicly. I had a message from the Buffalo Bills Instagram.
Yes.
It's completely gone. I think they unsent it.
No.
I can't
Let me
find
see your phone. I feel like I could find it.
You can look after.
Yeah.
I cannot find this message. Like, I have gone back
It's
into it to
weird,
click the
though.
message thing. I've clicked the partnership. I've
I
clicked
will
everything.
say,
I don't have their message. So if you want to
Yeah.
message me again, Bills,
yeah, I'm available.
I'm available.
No, something does happen with Instagram messages. That has
Yeah.
happened to me before, where I have seen, if it's like a brand or like something like that, I feel like they filter your messages and then it doesn't know where it's going, and then sometimes it goes in a different folder in our messages. And I remember this happened to me recently too. Was that I saw a message and I was doing something else, and I was like, oh, I'll go back to that later. But then I couldn't find it again, and then I went to the page's profile to be like, oh, message, and then it was gone still.
Yeah.
But weeks later, the brand sent another message, and when I saw that, the old message was there. So it was just like, I don't know, something with Instagram.
I think it's something with Instagram. Yeah, I need them to, because I went back, I saw it, I sent it to you guys, and then I went back to respond, and it was gone. I was like,
yeah.
oh my God, are they removing me from the fandom? Like,
No,
my head started spinning.
I don't know.
thought,
Instagram fucks that up somehow.
yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Oh my God,
about.
they don't want me to be a part of it
I said
anymore.
Rhea has this amount of time to reply. If she doesn't, she's done.
This message will self-destruct in 3 minutes.
I was like, oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see if I can find that message or whatever again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
all right, let's get into the rest of the show. We are going to be talking about Nina Dobrev and Zac Efron. There was a big vacation. There was a big wedding happening this weekend in France that a lot of people were at. Huge wedding. And there were paparazzi pictures of Nina Dobrev on the yacht with Zac Efron and Miles Teller and Chase Crawford and Kelly Teller, the whole thing. Harry Styles ran the Berlin Marathon in under 3 hours under a fake name.
Holy shit.
That was wild. Summer House spinoff is happening in New York City. They've been seen filming. And Adele is apparently in talks for the Super Bowl. We also have the weekly watch report, so let's get into it.
As your trusted destination for all things home, Wayfair's got everything you need to cozify your space this fall, from comfy recliners to warm bedding and autumn decor. Wayfair even has espresso makers, so you can make that latte at home. You know the one. You can get everything you need from Wayfair. I have a ton of stuff from Wayfair in my apartment, but really my favorite thing is this beautiful bookshelf that I got to kind of stay organized. It has cabinets on the bottom, so it has great storage. I can keep some important stuff. I actually store some all my candles down there, which you can also get to really cozify your space. There's something for every style and every home, no matter your space or budget. You can get bedding or bath basics, maybe change it up to some warm linens, cozy throw blankets, autumn-themed throw pillows. You could also do your seasonal home decor, like some pumpkins, warm colors, cozy textures. Rhea was just saying she's switching up her bedding. It's that time of year where you want to get cozy at home. Wayfair makes it easy to tackle your home goals with room ideas and curated collections. Cozify your space with Wayfair's curated collection of easy, affordable fall updates. From comfy recliners to cozy bedding and autumn decor. Find it all for way less at wayfair.com. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home.
Oh, to be on a yacht sailing around the south of France with this friend group.
I think they made their way to the coast of Sardinia.
Oh,
in
wow.
the newer pictures I saw.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn. So they're sailing around. It's Nina Dobrev, it's Zac Efron, Chase Crawford, Miles Teller, Kelly Teller.
Yeah.
It's also Kelsey Merritt,
yes.
which is Chase Crawford's girlfriend. It's a fun group. It looks like a fun group. I think that they just like to sling it back and just jump in the water and have a good time. And my
that's
goodness,
what I said.
They look like they have a fucking blast. Like they are just like they are the definition of like really just living life on that. Yeah. Like when I imagine sometimes with like celebrities and famous people who have a ton of money, and I'm like, why don't they just fuck off somewhere and just go live their life in the middle of the ocean? This is what I'm talking about. These people are doing it. And you know what? Go do it.
I said to my friends this weekend that if we were rich, we'd be them.
Yes.
If we were rich, this is what we would be doing as well. And who's to blame them, But yeah, when we were recording last week with Kelly, those initial pictures came out like mid-recording. Like Noah was like, whoa, interrupt. You guys got to see these pictures.
That's exactly how I said
That's
it.
how we said it.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hey, whoa.
He said, hold the phone. You two got to see these. And it was crazy. But then all weekend, like you said, massive wedding, huge wedding that they were at. I saw so many people at this wedding.
Yeah, I saw people we knew at this wedding as well. I was like, this is quite the group.
It really is. Like clearly this the bride and groom's network. They wide web, their network. But yeah, for sure. I mean, you're going around on this yacht. You're having the time of your life. Everybody's obviously focused on the fact that Nina Dobrev is on there and Zac Efron is on there, and of course you put the single people together. But it's really when you're 6 people, that's the other 4 are couples.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense.
Maybe they'll kiss, maybe they won't.
Maybe
But
exactly.
probably.
Could be a little rebound. That's what I said. Whatever she needs, a little something.
Rebounding with Zac Efron is hilarious.
It's so good. It's so good.
I feel like that's the worst Like worst nightmare.
Let
If
me
you're
just
Shaun
cleanse,
White
let
and
me
like
just cleanse my palate a little bit.
with Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Am I making it up that Shaun White and Zach are like friends, or maybe they just hung out because of Nina? Or no?
I saw people saying that, but like I don't ever really remember seeing Shaun White and Zac Efron like being besties.
I don't know why in my
besties.
mind I'm like they used to. Hang
I
out.
feel like Zac Efron probably is a fan of extreme sports.
And maybe
he was
he's
at
just
some of his snowboarding things.
And maybe he's in the friend group with Miles Teller and
yeah,
Chase Crawford, and Shaun White just happened to be around because of Nina Dobrev.
right.
Yeah.
Because I was saying like Nina, like the friends got Nina.
Yeah, I don't see any pictures of Zac Efron and Shaun White together
Yeah.
on my Google images. I am seeing Nina Dobrev and Zac Efron looking pretty smiley together.
Yeah.
Oh, there's pictures of Nina Dobrev, Shaun White, and Zac Efron posing together at some events. But that's whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Pish posh doesn't mean they were the best of
yeah,
friends.
yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah. But that's
Listen,
why I'm like thinking
Go
I'm like,
rebound with Zac Efron, please.
exactly, and especially like the wives, girlfriends. Like I'm imagining Kelly Teller and Kelsey Merritt being like, let's get fucking Zach on the boat, you know?
Right.
Like,
That's
let's get-
like
or it's also
that's
they're
the
all going to
answer.
a wedding, so it's like they're
Yeah.
all going to this wedding anyway. So it probably all makes sense to have it be all of them together. It's like, oh, if Nina and Shaun were still together, Shaun would probably be here on this boat, and Zach would be there too. Maybe Zach would have brought someone else. Who knows?
Yeah, but if Zach's single and they're like, why don't we just call Zac Efron?
Yeah,
up?
exactly.
Imagine you're like Nina Dobrev, you're with your like
I know.
Nina, who do you want? Zac Efron?
I know the paparazzi pictures are all over them too. I did feel bad. There was one photo of Nina and Kelly Teller, and it looked like Nina was kind of like emotional and she looked upset.
She was looking at her phone. She
Yeah,
was upset.
she looked
I'd imagine
upset.
maybe she's looking at the paparazzi photos of herself, being like, "Can we just have a minute?"
Right. It's a lot.
You know?
It's a lot. Definitely. And it's all happening. It's it's recent still. It's still fresh. But I don't know. I've seen a
Zac
lot of
Efron
back
can
and forth
only
conflicting
forget your
reports.
feelings for so long.
Yeah.
When you were with somebody for that many years, you know?
Yeah.
Probably a good amount of time, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. At least it is
when
something
they get
nice,
off that boat,
something nice to look at while you're there.
Zac Efron.
Across the board, really, they're all nice to look at. All of them.
It's a good-looking group.
You know, literally all of them.
Mhm. It's a good group.
It definitely is. But no, I thought the same thing. It's like, fuck. What a fun fucking time they're probably having.
I was so jealous, as
know.
if I'd ever be in that scenario where I would just be
I
like
know.
sailing around on a yacht in the south. Like, no.
Yeah.
And like for days and days at a
Days.
time. With
Days.
maybe they don't have a return. They're
like,
no,
you know what we're going to do after the wedding? Sardinia.
yeah, and then who knows where we'll go after that.
Yeah.
Probably Spain. Like
Yeah.
they're all over the map. And unless Miles Teller has a movie to film,
Right.
they're returning on Miles' watch. That group.
They're on Miles' time?
That's that group is on Miles' time. It's like if Miles has
Yeah.
a movie to film, they'll be returning.
Yeah.
If not, the rest of the group.
Yeah. Well, I said he's also probably enjoying his time now too. Before he's got to I'm sure he has to start doing press for Eternity soon. Is the new movie he's got coming out.
Yeah, I forgot about
with Elizabeth. We were talking about this last week with Elizabeth Olsen and Callum Turner.
that. Yes.
It's gonna be a good one. But yeah, it's like let's enjoy. Plus, it's the end of September. You're soaking up that last bit of summer.
Right.
It's still nice over there.
Wait until Miles Teller and Callum Turner get a hold on the fact that they both love vacations. My God, you're never gonna get those two back.
So true.
Dua Lipa.
So true. It's like they start doing press together for this movie. Everybody's like, so you and your girls just like love vacations.
You guys love vacations, and who can blame them? Who can blame them?
Not me. Oh, by the way. Oh, wait. Did I talk about it? I did. I talked about it last week. I was going to say I did see Dua Lipa, but I remember I talked about that last week. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I forget when I'm not talking to you.
Right.
Then I feel like I didn't say it.
I did
but
see
I
a
did
clip of
say
you guys
it. I
talking
did
about
say
Dua
it.
Lipa.
Yeah.
I missed out. Anyways,
Yeah.
Harry Styles ran the Berlin Marathon under 3 hours. Insane. A lot of side quests for this man.
Truly, like, when does this man have the time? And I guess, he's been off from touring and we haven't had new music in a while. I actually was this weekend, music, what was I saying? Music for a Sushi Restaurant? Is that the song?
Mhm.
Yeah. Came on the speaker of the bar I was at, and I was just like, I miss Harry Styles.
Mhm.
Joe was like, what? I was like, you heard me.
Yeah, you heard it correct.
You
babe.
heard me. I miss Harry Styles. It's like, where, at the time I was like, where's he been? Little did I know he was running a marathon.
He's been busy training for the Berlin Marathon, apparently.
But like, he clearly has, he's been on a little break music-wise.
Yeah.
And
he
touring
looks like an
and all
old
that.
man lately.
But he's running around with Zoe Kravitz, and then he's like, bam, let me just knock out the Berlin Marathon in under 3 hours. An old man? Really?
No one's gonna look their best at running a marathon.
No one does. I wasn't like, oh my God, he looks amazing, but I wasn't like turned off in any way.
Yeah.
You can admit how you felt.
I'm just not a huge fan of his mustache that he has going on right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
If I'm being completely
That's
honest.
fair.
But it's him, so he can pull it off.
That's fair.
And I'm not against mustaches.
Yeah.
You know? But his particular mustache lately,
Well, it looks a tad unkept.
it's
You know?
just like, look at this picture.
Yeah, it's a little unkept.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
Don't talk about Stead like that.
I know. I feel rude.
What was the name?
Stead
Even-
Sarandos.
So good.
I feel rude even bringing that up, but it's been on my brain, and
Yeah.
you know, he can pull off anything except this mustache. No, okay.
Except this specific mustache.
You know,
Yeah, he ran under the name Stead Sarandos.
Makes
I don't
sense
mean
that
to
you would
take
have
that
to
away
come
from
up
him.
with a name. Now it's sad he's gonna have to come up with another name now, though.
Apparently, it was
Like, if he
really,
continues to run
really
marathons.
hot there. 'cause
Yeah, I heard.
It was like not an easy day to
No,
run.
it's
from
people.
what
I
I've
saw
seen.
people saying it was like 80 degrees.
I saw like athletes posting like their time, which is so funny, where it was like they ran like 3.5 hours, being like that was really tough. Like it was so hot. Meanwhile, Harry Styles is 30
No,
minutes in front of them.
it's incredible.
It is
Props to him.
Legit
That's
insane. I have friends that their goal is to like run the marathon in under 3, and they are the most athletic guys I know. Like they are like jacked, like they are training. They run a ton of marathons, and like they just like miss 3 hours.
That's a 6.5 minute pace per mile. I don't
it's
think
crazy.
I could run.
insane.
I don't think I could just run a mile in
He was
6.5
fucking
minutes.
cruising. He was
No.
doing fast enough, probably so that all the people lined up. He was going fast enough that they were like, "Wait, shit, was that Harry Styles?"
Right, I bet you
Like,
wouldn't
it's like
even
but
recognize.
My God, he's way past you at
far
that point.
gone.
You can't even keep up with him. He's gone. You're like, by the time you turn around to pull out your phone to be like, "Holy shit, I think that was Harry Styles."
Yeah,
He's gone.
He is speedy. No, that is so impressive. Good for him. But I mean, getting up on stage and performing the way that they do takes, I feel like, a lot of cardio
Yeah,
in
for
itself.
sure, for sure.
So I feel like that kind of
For
can,
sure.
like, I bet Taylor Swift can run a marathon like
Yeah,
that too.
yeah,
because
yeah.
you're on that stage for so long, just running around, singing at the same time. You got to have, you know,
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
have it together in that
No,
way.
100%. You totally have the stamina to keep going. So
The other runners probably thought they were hallucinating like mile 18. You're like, wait,
Is that Harry
was that
Styles
Harry? Is that
beating
Harry?
us?
Yeah.
I saw like one video of a girl like running up behind him and just like talking to him for a second. He's probably like, I can't talk right now. I'm like,
I wonder what he's listening to when he's running.
so true. Good question.
Did you?
I'm always curious what people listen to when they're running, because people are all across the board. Like some people are exclusively music, some do podcasts, some do audiobooks, or you know. So I wonder what he's listening to.
I don't think I'd be able to pay attention to an audiobook while running.
I don't think I would either.
But I
I
feel
think it
like
would
the
have to be
whole
strictly music.
idea is it distracts you from like, you know, like music. I feel like I'm
I actually think I could do podcasts too.
podcast,
Yeah, I think I could
get
do-
lost
totally
in
do
this.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of good though, because you just got to keep
Yeah.
on running. It's like keep swimming. You just got to keep running at 26 miles. I think about this every time. My husband's running the New York Marathon, and I'm just like, is he gonna finish? He will, but it's just like
What can we put a?
crazy. 26 miles.
Can you put a guess right now on how long it's gonna take Joe to run the marathon?
I know what he wants to run it. I know like his goal time. I'm gonna say like somewhere between 4 and 4.5. I think he'll do.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I think he'll fall somewhere in there, unless something happens.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna guess 4:47.
okay, throwing that up there. He's not gonna like that.
I know nothing about marathons.
I know.
I know literally nothing about the speed in which anybody should be doing this.
Yeah.
So I should go lower? Okay, I'm going to go.
Fair. No, that's not crazy. That's not crazy. I actually think that's a very fair number.
I'm typing in what's the average New York City marathon time.
What is
and
it?
this says the average time for last year was 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
I think he's a bit above average,
Yeah.
so I mean, I need to go a little bit lower.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 4:23.
Okay. We'll stick with that.
I'll go a little lower.
Yeah.
I don't want him to get upset at my guess.
No.
I couldn't tell if it was like from a fake video, but I saw a video where he was like getting close to the finish line, Harry Styles, and whatever announcer was like, and Harry Styles coming, and they like started playing as it was on the speakers. It seemed real.
I would hate that if I was him.
You think?
Like if I
It
was
seemed real.
If I was Harry Styles,
But
and
how
they
would
were,
they even know it was him if he had a fake name?
I think at some point you're like, everyone's talking about it, like Harry Styles is running the marathon.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I guess.
That's like if we were running a marathon and we were crossing the finish line. They're like, "It's Chicks in the Office. What's up,
they
everybody?"
start playing their own song.
I would be pissed. I'd be like, "Come on, give me something to make me feel cooler."
Because I also would be like on my last dying breath. So.
Yeah, like this is not what I want to hear.
Yeah, for sure.
And he ran under a fake name on purpose, so he doesn't want to be recognized.
Yeah.
People are definitely going to go to shows now with like Stead Sarando signs and
Oh, that's
shirts.
gonna be a
That's
whole
true.
thing. That's
That'll be
gonna
good merch. He might put out his own merch.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole. People will show up in shirts that say "I Heart Stead."
Yeah,
You know.
Bring Stead out.
that is funny.
But
oh my
no,
god.
but congrats to Harry Styles.
gonna be
well done. Well done.
Yeah, that's gonna be a Halloween costume, like a marathon runner, but it says Stead Sarandos.
Yeah.
I posted that graphic and I was really close to making a pun about fine line. Like he ran a fine line, but I thought that was too obvious.
Yeah. You could have.
Yeah, it needs some workshopping. You can instantly refresh your hair with Batiste. It's award-winning and it's the #1 dry shampoo brand, #1 in the US and #1 in the world. It absorbs oil and grease for cleaner looking and feeling hair with added volume and texture. Batiste is amazing. You guys know the brand. You love the brand, the dry shampoo. It's easy for me when I get a blowout at the beginning of the week and then I want to keep it throughout the week. I spray a little dry shampoo in there, the Batiste Dry Shampoo, and I am golden. I am set. It's great on your hair. It's easy on your wallet, and you get the blowout look without the blowout price. So say you get a blowout and you want to extend that. You don't want to keep having to go. You extend it with the light dry shampoo. Batiste works better than the next leading competitor in brands that cost up to 2 times more, and it's a cult classic for a reason. All hair types are welcome. So buy Batiste Dry Shampoo online or in store at your nearest retailer. Moving on, the Summer House, they're doing a spinoff taking place in the city. It seems like Amanda and Kyle are confirmed. Lindsay's confirmed. Andrea, Lexi, some new cast members potentially. I think it's probably about time that they did this. It's probably been a long time coming. I mean, you have everybody in the city anyway. Everybody lives there. So why not? I would say, and it makes it easier for Lindsay to be on a show. She doesn't have to leave the city.
Yeah. And it looks like they started filming it now. It says, in the city that Bravo posted, in the city that never sleeps, a group of New Yorkers navigates the biggest transitions of their lives: marriage, parenthood, reinvention, and the reality of growing up without growing apart. Can they have it all, or will they need to choose between the lives they've built and the futures they never saw coming?
Dun dun dun. Dramatic.
Yeah.
Now, is there confirmed other cast members, or is it just
No, right now it's
speculation?
just sources told people that you're getting Lindsay, Kyle, and Amanda, Andrea and his wife Lexi, not Lexi, Summer House Lexi, Andrea and his wife Lexi.
Oh, I was confused. I thought it was Lexi, because on TikTok people were saying Lexi Wood.
Oh, maybe.
But I could have, people could have been confused. The comments were like, Lexi Wood. Maybe people just got confused, including myself, because his wife's name is Lexi.
Yeah, his Andrea's wife is Lexi.
Yeah, that would make
so I think it's
a
actually
lot more sense then.
Yes, and then it says it's unclear whether Carl, who has been a staple on Summer House alongside the rest of them, will appear on the show. Recently opened his bar, and then it looks like they're just we'll see. They've been taking pictures. I know, like I saw a fan photo of Kyle filming with somebody like outside at a restaurant. So I'm sure there'll be a ton of new additions as well. I kind of feel like, I had heard some rumblings. We had heard some rumblings about this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm interested to see who else they bring
Right.
on.
Like people that are not on Summer House, haven't been on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just looked at that TikTok again. People thought it was Lexi Wood because they were writing Lexi. It's his wife.
It's
Lexi.
Andrea's wife is named Lexi. Yeah. So, and then that already I saw fan photos of that too. That like the two of them were talking, and the people were like, "He doesn't look happy," or blah blah blah. I don't know, whatever. So,
Off of one
they're moving
screenshot
on.
of
Yeah, right, exactly. So they're moving into that married early life and seeing how that all goes down. Should be very interesting. Very interesting. I think the fact that Kyle and Amanda are filming a show like this too is also going to be very interesting because every time we watch Summer House, we get a very, I felt like, specific version of Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, it's summer. It's his time where he kind of lets loose and has fun. And they would always refer, like Amanda would talk about, but when they're at home, it's way more stressful because he's working all the time and doing all this stuff. So now to be filming those parts of their life could be very interesting, because I feel like we saw little bits and pieces of it, but then they kind of cut it from Summer House. So
right, that is true. It's going to be interesting to see their day to day, actually what they're up to.
Yeah. And then whatever Lindsay's doing as well, and new mom and that whole vibe for her. I kind of remember her saying that, like, I don't know if her daughter's dad didn't want Gemma being filmed, something along those lines. I don't know how that's gonna go, but it wouldn't be like the first time that someone obviously doesn't want to have their very young child on reality TV.
For sure.
So they'll make that work.
It's kind of like the Valley from Vanderpump.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like you
I
got
think that's
the
exactly
fun,
what
whatever, and then
I think that's exactly what they wanted to do.
Okay, now we got more like people that are growing up, that sort of thing in the city.
Yep.
And the last topic, there were a lot of talks about who's going to be doing the Super Bowl this year. People thought maybe Taylor Swift, and I saw something about Ariana Grande. People want Dua Lipa, but now it seems as though Adele is in
Rumor
talks
has it.
for this. Ooh, that was good. That was really good.
I didn't even do that one on purpose.
Shit.
Yeah,
So you didn't do that on purpose?
I didn't even do it on purpose. That it came out of my mouth.
That one
Did you
just
see the
slipped-
smile that
yeah,
hit my face?
That one just slipped right out.
I said it and then I went, ooh.
Ooh, that one nailed it.
That was a good
That
one.
was
Beat
great.
you to it, Noah.
I know.
Yeah,
Now it's like-
he's so jealous over there.
Yeah.
I know. I want to look up her
to it.
Spotify now. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. That was
Thank
good.
you. That one felt
God,
good.
how did I not think of that?
You weren't
Yeah.
quick enough. You weren't paying attention. That's what happens. You know?
He pushed the mic away.
He's like, I'm sick. Absolutely sick.
Absolutely sick. But the rumor is, insiders have told Page Six that Adele has been approached about playing the Super Bowl halftime show, but has not been booked to play it yet. That has not happened. But rumors have been swirling that Adele could take the field for the big game. We hear she's been in talks. Of course, there's been buzzy talk alongside Taylor Swift, and people have also really brought up Miley's name as well in this conversation too.
She's brought up every year, and
Yeah, it has. Adele, Page Six then wrote, Adele's fiance Rich Paul is one of sports' biggest agents, and the British crooner has attended the Super Bowl before as a fan. But she had joked last year that when she went to the Super Bowl, she'd just gone to see Rihanna. But either way, NFL insiders have been buzzing that Adele is this year's pick to play the gig. But another source close to the show says Adele has not been officially booked. I don't know about this one. I mean, I think Adele is amazing. Has the best voice maybe ever.
Mm-hmm.
But does it really lend to a Super Bowl halftime show? I don't know.
I was going to say the same exact thing, and I thought it was going to be a very controversial take.
No,
but
I
was
don't
my
think it is.
reaction as well. I think Adele is superb.
Yeah.
We love Adele. She is fantastic. Like you said, one of, if not the best voice of all time. Her songs are slower. So it's not really Super Bowl halftime performance to me.
I agree. It would be a completely different type of halftime show, which could be really cool. Imagining if they really stripped it down, they said, you know what? Super Bowl halftime, forget the big production. We're putting Adele at the piano and she's going to sing her heart out. And it would be captivating and everyone would be locked in, but it would be completely different than what we have ever been used to in, this in the 2000s for what Super Bowl halftime shows have been. And I wouldn't see her doing some big crazy thing where they're adding people or dance, or the whole vibe would be so different. But yeah, it's not exactly like you're going to think she's going to go up there and people are gonna, there's background dancers to like, never mind, I'll find someone like you. You know, you'll be like, what is happening?
Right. No, I think that the vibe would be totally off for Super Bowl, and I actually don't even think it would be a good idea to change it up and have a slower Super Bowl halftime show. I just don't think it fits the vibe. I think you want to have something that pumps people up, and that is not it. Amazing, beautiful. Would die to hear Adele at any other point.
Totally.
Not during the Super Bowl halftime show.
Totally. That's just, like, my eyebrow raised a little bit. And of course, this is a speculation, and it's a classic article that it's like, some sources say they're in talks. Some sources say they're not. You're like, oh, okay.
Right. I think maybe people are just trying to throw it off the scent of Taylor Swift performing at the Super Bowl, because there has been so many hints that she's performing at the Super Bowl that I think that they're like, let's just throw like the NFL's like, let's just throw articles out there, and whoever sticks and throw people off the scent so that the announcement is that much bigger.
It's gotta be Taylor Swift.
I really believe it is, with all the hints they had. Like the NFL was doing, like the house, that they had.
I know. Maybe they are trying to throw everybody off because everybody is like so in on that happening. But, or maybe Taylor's watched some of these early Chiefs games and she's like, ooh, maybe they won't be in the Super Bowl.
I mean, the fact that it was that close against the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, look, Travis is him and Andy Reid are getting into it on the sideline,
They were staying very close to me in Jersey City.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's true, right? Because it's close for them to drive to MetLife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I know.
So true. I always forget about that. Like when they travel to away games and they have to like sleep in
and
a
they
hotel.
got there on Saturday, and we were like, what if they pop into a restaurant around here? We got brunch on Saturday. And I said to Matt, if they were would you go say hi? He's like, it really depends.
Yeah,
really depends how many were at the table, what the vibe of the restaurant is.
For sure. A lot of factors.
Like so many factors.
Yeah.
But they were very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, I would die for Taylor Swift to do it. I think she absolutely should. And I think if there was ever a time to do it, this is the right time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's like coming off the success of the Eras Tour, the engagement, everything. It's like the Eras Tour can be totally not like, I feel like it's just a couple little adjustments. I mean, the Eras Tour is a million hours long. Mm-hmm. Super Bowl halftime show is like 12 minutes or however long they let people perform. But she could put together an absolutely insane halftime show. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's who I'm rooting for. It'll be crazy if it was Adele. I don't really feel like that would be the choice, but you never know. And every year people want it to be Miley. So
right. I mean, listen.
Every year people are like, Miley Cyrus.
No, that's a dream, and you're like, when are we gonna get that?
I saw, I think it was maybe like a Betches post or something, but I saw a million girls reposted on their stories of like, I'm rooting for a Jonas Brothers halftime show with Miley, Demi, and Selena. It's just like really hit it for the millennial heart, right at that time.
Like, am I crazy to say that would make everybody happy?
Yeah. It would be a massive moment for the world.
Yes.
For every like 30-year-old woman everywhere.
Right, and all the 50-year-old men would be ecstatic. They would be very happy about that.
Yep. So yeah, we'll have to wait for updates. But normally they announce a halftime show kind of soonish. So
yeah, Taylor's like, Travis, you better lock the fuck in if I'm gonna do this Super Bowl.
Yeah,
you got to get the team together.
Like, when did they announce Kendrick?
I feel like it was September.
I feel like it's always in like October-ish area.
I know, right? Like end of September 8th, 2024, they posted a video.
So it's got to be soon.
Yeah, September 8th.
The later it gets announced has me believing it's Taylor Swift.
The what does?
The later it gets announced.
Oh, the later,
yeah.
I agree with you on that.
They probably got to go through a lot of steps to get that and prolong it as long as possible before they announce that.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, that wraps up the topics.
Abercrombie is an official fashion partner of the NFL. Your gear is right there for you. They got all the teams available. You can start with their Sunday Crew oversized sweatshirt. It's just a great way to add a touch of team spirit to your wardrobe this season with NFL by Abercrombie. I had my Eagles sweater on all day Sunday for the game. Posted some pictures on my story. If you saw that sweater is from Abercrombie, so comfortable. Really, Abercrombie is the best fan gear you can get. I think I own every single Eagles piece that Abercrombie sells. Abercrombie is also known for their denim. They got their viral 90s inspired fits to their on-trend statement jeans. Every pair you need to curate the perfect denim collection. You can pair romantic pieces with the mid-rise bootcut jean, which I think is actually my favorite pair that they have, and like a nice A&F's distressed bomber jacket. They have amazing jackets. You can take up to 40% off everything at Abercrombie during their fall closet refresh sale. Not to be dramatic, but they do not do this often, so listen up. You can shop the sale on the Abercrombie app, online and in-store. The offer is valid in stores and online from September 18th to September 23rd, 2025 in the U.S. and Canada. Excludes a clearance and gift cards. Online price reflects discount.
All right, let's get into the weekly watch report where we talk about the things we watched this week. Weekly watch report on Monday. 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 So, The Summer I Turned Pretty, you guys talked about it at length last week, so I won't say much. We don't really have to go over it again, but I will give it an A+.
Yeah.
We got everything we ever wanted. Thank God. Because there was a period of time in that finale where I thought we weren't.
Yeah.
And
you can say whatever you want to say, because let me tell you, I can keep talking about it.
No, I made a whole video about
yeah.
it. So if you want to see my thoughts, I made a video about it. I posted it on my Instagram, and I posted it on Chicks in the Office Instagram. And I said everything. I don't want to repeat myself because I said everything I wanted to say, and I was very proud of the video I made. Like, I ended that video and I thought I hit every fucking point I wanted to hit. So that's it. So if you want to go see my thoughts, that's there. A+. Excited for the movie, although I don't want any like debacle in the movie. I don't want them to have any hardships in the movie, which is they're going to have at some point in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It can't be an hour and a half of them being happy.
Yeah.
But I can't deal with that.
No, I agree. I think what did I say to you over the weekend? I was like, it could have something along the lines of like Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers type scenario, you know, where it's like they're a united front, but there's some drama in between, but you know, they stay together.
Yeah, like we don't need them second guessing their love at any point during this movie.
No, they won't.
Send it back.
But there is like, you know, it's they're gonna have to be a united front with Jeremiah. Like there's like a lot of things and conversations that will probably need to happen. That'll be great for the movie. And also, I will say, I got sucked into the vortex of everyone online being like, no, it totally seems like it's going to be released at the end of this year, like thinking that Jenny on the Today Show was like, well, it won't be next year because that means it could be this year. And then Jenny posted a clip on Instagram and TikTok from the premiere that had everybody freaking out too, because she made the caption, "You've been calling my bluff on all my usual tricks, so here's the truth from my red lips," you know, lyrics, but it's Endgame, and it's just like people were looking at that being like, okay, oh my God, does this mean that we're right about the movie thing? And someone commented, okay, Jenny, we're giving you a week till you announce the movie date this Christmas 2025. And she wrote back, it truly isn't.
Seeing that was like getting all your dreams crushed, because we all thought it was coming out Wednesday, December 24th.
I was like, wow, she's using another Taylor Swift lyric as a hint.
Like, it's a Christmas present. Happy Wednesday, December 24th. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Here's the Christmas movie. Like, imagine The Summer I Turned Pretty Christmas movie because of how much the chokehold of them meeting at Christmas time had in this season. Yeah. Like, that would have been amazing. Not the case. Yeah.
Not the case. And I do feel like people were like, oh, but it would make so much sense for the Christmas in Paris thing, like at the end of the episode. But I really think that was service to the fact that like what kind of brought them back together was that Christmas when they were alone in Cousins. Yeah. I don't think it was like a hint to Christmas movie. So,
But imagine
no, it'd be
Christmas movie.
fucking awesome.
Ugh.
That's
like
I
chills.
wish, but
Yeah.
they're not there yet.
No,
They're not
but
there
A+,
yet.
A+
Yeah.
finale. I started The Girlfriend on Amazon. I'm very into it so far. Only watched 2 episodes though.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was only 6.
Yes.
So it's
And the
pretty
whole
easy
thing.
to go through, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Only 2 episodes so far. I will give it a B+. Very much enjoying it. It's weird, but good premise.
weird.
Like I've never seen.
I really like the way they're telling it.
Yes, like I haven't.
Like they show you each side of the story.
Right, like how it's perceived in the girlfriend's eyes and how it's perceived in the mom's eyes. I can't remember another show where I've seen.
You haven't seen Weapons yet, right?
No, not yet.
Because they kind of do it in Weapons where they like switch vantage points.
We keep putting off Weapons for like the right time, like the right hour of the day,
I
the
agree
right
with
time.
you. I agree with you for a scary movie like
And
that.
It hasn't been the right time yet. But The Girlfriend, I will give a B+. I'm into it. Excited to continue watching tonight. And restarted watching Never Have I Ever because you sent me a TikTok about Davy, if Davy was in belly issues. And if you haven't seen Never Have I Ever and you are missing The Summer I Turned Pretty, watch Never Have I Ever on Netflix. It is one of my favorite shows. Davy is one of my favorite characters. And the TikTok was so funny.
The TikTok said Davy Vishwakumar would have 2-timed Conrad and Jeremiah and somehow found a way to study abroad in Paris and would have had a fling with Benito and would go to Mexico, all while somehow being the sole owner of the cousin's house.
It's so true. Like
Heart emoji. And I was like,
Davy is the
so
best.
true.
Like seriously, one of my
She
favorite
really would've.
characters of all freaking time. So I started rewatching that. That's always an A to me. I love that show. And then that's
What a great
about,
Days with the Stars.
Oh, Dancing with the Stars. Yes, I
That's the
didn't
one.
get to talk about
Yeah.
it. I'll give it a B. You know, no
Good start.
eliminations. But
yeah.
great start. I'm into it. No eliminations yet, so obviously it's nothing juicy,
Yeah.
and you're not really rooting for anything in the first episode besides seeing what their skill
Yeah,
set.
you're just like,
and
yeah.
seeing
And I
the
feel
partners.
like very impressed across the board for most of them.
Very impressed.
Yeah.
There are some really great contestants on that show. It's going to be hard to decide who the winner, make predictions on who the winner is going to be because there are some standouts
There are.
already. So I think it's going to be, by the end of the season, it's going to be like, woo!
Yeah.
Gosh, they're good. So I'll give Dancing with the Stars a B for the first episode, but I project it getting a lot better. That's anything new that I watched.
Yeah.
A lot of repeats.
Yeah. Disappointing list for me this week. I actually feel like the weekend helped me get out of the summer I turned pretty funk. I actually thought like something was wrong with me like on Friday because I was like, it was taking a actual emotional toll on me. I walked outside this morning. I was like, oh, colors are brighter again. Like it's a beautiful crisp in the air. I'm starting to feel a little bit more like myself.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize myself like Thursday and Friday. It was a lot. Like I was like, what? Like I don't know what is. I'm like, why do I feel this way? I was like, do I need to go to therapy? Like, why do I feel this way? It actually was. It was bad. It was really bad. And I didn't watch anything else. I don't have, and I really don't have anything else. I mean, I can grade Days with the Stars. I'll give it a B+. Very impressed, excited for this season. That's what I watched Tuesday night, and then like by the time the finale was Wednesday, I watched it twice on Wednesday. Watched it again Thursday, and then after that, I was like, "Fuck!" and I started season 1, episode 1 again. And by the time
That's the best though, hitting episode 1, season 1 when you finish your show. Like
so good.
when you haven't watched the first season in a while and you're
Yeah.
like, let's take it
And
from
let
the
me
top.
tell you, the first season is so good. It really is. And I kind of forgot how short those seasons, like the first and second season were really short.
Yeah. The second season is my least favorite by far.
You fly through. I know it really is. You fly through it. So, like Thursday, season 1 done. Season 2 even started part of season 2. Friday morning. Oh no, Saturday. I was even watching it on. When was my birthday? Saturday. So I was watching some of it Friday. Saturday morning. Joe went to play basketball, and then when he came back, I was like, he came back with breakfast and he was like, "Are you okay?" Because I was on the couch watching season 2. And I was like, "It's my birthday. I can do whatever I want. Like, I want to keep watching." So I basically almost finished season 2. I didn't watch the last episode of season 2 yet because that episode also breaks my fucking heart when I watch it. But yeah, it had me in a chokehold. Season 1, I mean, look, I'll grade. Season 1 is like an A season. Really good. Season 2, they're all maturing. I think the acting is better, but like, Belly and Jeremiah really needed to figure their shit out because the shit they pulled was like really not. People go back to season 3 to be like, "Oh my God, crazy Conrad. He's going to marry Jeremiah." No. Jeremiah jumped in first. He pulled that first.
Yeah.
It was weird. And it was weird that the two of them felt that way.
Yeah, I agree.
It was weird that Belly was like, "You know what? Actually, I am going to go for you now, Jeremiah."
Yeah, totally.
B. But the finale is an A+.
Yes.
Season 3, episode 11 is an A+. Just fantastic episode.
That's all you watched.
That's all I watched. Really,
and that's very fair.
Didn't watch a single other thing. Football was on Sunday. That's it.
No one's judging you. Everyone's in agreement.
That's it. I got a lot to watch, a lot to catch up on this week, but yeah, that was it. Truly Hard Seltzer is teaming up with reality star Janae Craig, whose time in the villa made waves and won hearts, to launch a limited edition flavor that's brewed for refreshment and drama-free sipping. Introducing the No Shade Just Tea, an exclusive hard seltzer brewed by Truly just for Janae and lucky fans. No Shade Just Tea features a return of the beloved raspberry iced tea flavor that combines refreshing hard seltzer with real brewed tea and juicy raspberry flavor to make No Shade Just Tea crisp, bubbly, and light. It is a delicious flavor. I am so glad Janae went with this. We were just talking about the flavor in the studio when Janae was here last week, and really just the perfect choice for her. It is delicious. So the special pack includes 4 16-ounce cans and will be sold to lucky fans on GiveThemBeer.com beginning September 17th through multiple drops while supplies last. So set your alarms because this tea won't steep for long.
So yeah, I watched Summer I Turned Pretty. I'll give it a B+. What do you want me to say?
I mean,
The finale is more than a
The finale is more than a B+. You were given A's at the beginning of the season.
I wasn't. I think I threw out an A recently.
You gave out
an
A
minus,
an
A minus.
A at some point during the season, but this isn't an A.
No, I think I prefer the drama. I think.
There was drama.
No, like
What
fighting.
do you mean?
What do you mean? The last 7 minutes was are they or are they not? She kicked
sent
him to the
she
curb
sent
after
him
they
away.
No,
There's
I
8
sexed
minutes
it up.
left in the episode.
They
I
sexed
prefer-
it up and she kicked him to the curb.
I prefer brother fighting. I should have specified. Like the Jeremiah versus Conrad thing is gone, so now I'm like not really interested. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, when are they ever really like?
What do you mean they hated each other for this whole season?
Yeah, but there wasn't exactly a lot of like confrontation between the two of them.
It was all
Punch
very
each other
passive.
in
It was
the
very
face.
I
passive.
mean, that was the big. That was it. That was the main.
Yeah, I think
confrontation.
that's probably the episode I gave an A-. But don't like this show isn't for me. I'm just watching it, so don't take my grade.
The show's for everybody.
The show is for everybody.
And hey, a B+ is good. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm just like this is just
Yeah.
I'm not as interested in them like falling in love in Paris again.
That's not the point of the show, bro.
He eats love.
Yeah, seriously.
Uh,
You wonder why? Man hates romance.
I don't.
Sure seems like
I
it.
don't know. Sometimes it seems like you do.
Sure seems like it.
no,
I'd
I
rather the
don't.
brothers be fighting.
Yeah, because this is a TV show.
Hey, you hate a love story. It's okay. What else did you watch?
I don't. Did
You
you
hate
did
watching people
Did you
fall in
look
love
at
in
my
Paris.
fucking movie list? I love rom-coms.
You hate watching people fall in love in Paris.
Yep, it's all right. It's all right.
No.
It's
Moving on.
totally fine. What else did you watch?
It seems like it's not. I watched The Girlfriend. I finished that. I was really locked in. I actually very much enjoyed that.
So I'm excited for what I have left.
Nice.
Yeah,
no
no,
spoilers.
I thought it was really good. The way that it was told and the acting and
Yeah.
yeah, I'll give that an A-. The whole
Nice.
show, yeah.
Okay, higher than The Summer I Turned Pretty. So
I mean, of course.
that was the of course necessary there. That felt like it wasn't necessary. Now you know how I feel.
What?
She's not speaking. Anyways, moving on.
Who? Now I know how who feels.
When I go silent because of
And then Task. I'm caught up now.
that's the
Task.
Apple
That's
TV.
Mark. No, that's HBO. Mark.
Oh
Ruffalo.
yes.
Yes, Mark Ruffalo.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Like I said last time, if you like Mayor of Easttown or that type of
Yeah,
show.
yeah. I'm seeing promo
very
for
up
that a
there.
lot.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo's. I love Mark Ruffalo and anything
Yeah.
he does. Like, I feel like he's an actor.
He's solid.
He's kind of like Nickelback in a way. I feel where he gets like unwarranted. Like people make fun of him a little bit.
Really?
I think so.
I guess I
feel
haven't
like
seen
people
much
like
of
to
that.
make fun of him, kind of, but he's great. So yeah, I'll give that a B+. Like, and I think it'll probably continue to get better.
Yeah.
And that's all I watched. But hey, all good grades. All B+
Yeah,
and higher.
look, you watch good stuff this
And
week.
hey, I'm giving the task the same grade as I gave The Summer I Turned Pretty. So just keep that in perspective.
Yeah.
And Mark Ruffalo's great.
And Mark
So-
Ruffalo's great.
He
I
is.
guess we should.
He was great in 13 Going on 30. A romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is true. I always think about him in Just Like Heaven, which is just like objectively not a great
yeah.
movie, but I love that movie.
He's just a solid. Like you feel comfortable when Mark Ruffalo's on the screen.
for sure.
Yeah,
That's how I feel.
Yeah, he's like
for
a
sure.
warm blanket.
Yeah, like I'm like Mark Ruffalo.
100%.
You know, that's how I feel.
100%.
All right, that wraps up everything we watched this week. That wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. The best show on earth. Just a reminder, tickets are on sale for our tour coming up, and we will be at Lady World this Sunday. So come see us. You can get day passes. We cannot wait to hang out with you guys and hang out with all our friends at Lady World. So peace out. Have a great Monday. We'll talk to you on Wednesday.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Yeah, Chicks in the Office. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Look at the charts, who does it the best? 2 chicks getting paid in reality checks. You can find them at the gym, it's not even